Hi, and welcome to today's episode of Wine Sessions in My Dining Room. My name is Maya Gosselin. I'm the owner of Sip Wine Education. The subject for today's episode is Spring Fling, my favorite springtime wines. We actually have a nice stretch of weather here in New England in mid-May. It probably won't last, so I figured I would take advantage of it and highlight a few of my current favorite sippers. I will start off here with a Pinot Grigio. This is the Tiefenbrunner. First, I want to clarify that not all Pinot Grigios are equal. Pinot Grigio is the name of the grape. It can be grown pretty much globally, and it does have a reputation for maybe sort of inexpensive or lower quality sweet wines. But in fact, there is a whole range of quality Pinot Grigios, and this, in my opinion, the best of the best come from an area in northern Italy called Alto Adige, which is where this beautiful Pinot Grigio is from. It's very light, dry, and minerally, contrasted with sort of that stereotypical, maybe fruitier or sweeter Pinot Grigio that I think a lot of people associate with the term. Here it is right here. And it's just so easy drinking. It has somewhat of a subtle little tang to it, maybe a little bit of citrus and a little bit of grass in there. This is just really nice with a whole range of sort of simple foods, pastas, grilled chickens, certainly seafood, maybe fish, baked fish, or even pan-fried fish would be really nice with this. And for a price point, this is definitely a superior quality Pinot Grigio. I would put this into the, probably $15 to $18 range for a wine, for this Pinot. Well worth it. I love that wine. Hopping over from Italy to Spain, I absolutely just think this is one of the funnest wines, especially for springtime. This is the Burgunds, and the name of the grape is Albarino. Albarinos hail almost exclusively from Rías Baixas, which is in Galicia in northwestern Spain. They are known for their kind of bracing acidity. There's maybe apple and ginger notes also, along with some citrus too. You really get a nice pop to that. Because of that maybe ginger component that's in there, I really do often think of spicy food with this. Albarinos are great with any kind of raw seafood, but certainly spicy Thai or Vietnamese, it's just an excellent pairing. And also fish too, maybe something like a baked sea bass or even a haddock. The Burgunds, Albarinos tend to be really well priced in general. This can go in range from maybe $10 to $15, I would say. There's kind of a big window there, but it just depends on where you shop. My rosé pick, because at this time of year I'm going to have one every week, is from one of my favorite French winemakers. This is the Gerard Bertrand, who's the winemaker, the Gris Blanc. Gris Blanc actually references the two grapes it's Grenache. It's Grenache Gris and Grenache Blanc, and that's in the cuvee. Grenache Gris is a mutation of Grenache Rouge. The actual skins of the grapes look sort of pinkish grayish, and it produces a really dynamic wine, especially when it's made into a rosé style. This is dry. It's going to have red fruit notes, probably some cherry in there. That is just so delicious, and elegant too. Easy to drink. In addition to the red fruit notes, I'd put again a little bit of lemon on that, and probably some kind of spicy note in there too. I like the Swiss shrimp cocktail. I like this again just on a really nice spring day. I don't necessarily always have to worry about what I'm going to pair a rosé with, because they don't last long in our house. Twist offs on all of these bottles. Should they last longer than a day in your house, you'll find that this will keep it fresh for easily twice the amount of time than a standard cork closure would. This is usually in the $11 to $15 price category as well for the Gerard Bertrand, a perennial favorite of mine. So for a red, I have two reds today actually. This is sort of a new discovery for me, the Baglio Frappato. Frappato, this is from Sicily. Frappato is the name of the grape, and in Sicily this is from the DOC Vittoria. This is probably akin to a really nice quality Beaujolais. It's fresh and fruity. It's fun. Light and easy drinking. This is the kind of red wine that I would probably recommend putting a nice chill on, as I would a nice Beaujolais as well. This goes again with a range of cheeses, probably some grilled meats, and certainly as soon as I sip that, I instantly think of sort of a rustic Italian pizza, maybe even a simple one with just fresh mozzarella, cherry tomatoes, and fresh herbs on it. This would be just beautiful with it. It's an easy sipping red, and it's also a red that I find doesn't necessarily have to have food with it, although it pairs really nicely with foods on its own. This is what I always suggest to people who, one, are sort of new to the red wine category. Maybe they don't know a lot about it. They don't want bigger, those heavier wines, but also just something that's really enjoyable on a nice spring day. And then over to my second red pick. If you haven't discovered wines from Portugal, you're missing out. This is the Colossal Reserva. This is a red blend. Portugal has been consistently producing some absolutely grade A, top quality wines, well, for a long time, but certainly coming more into the forefront of our attention for the last few years, particularly their reds. There's just so much more to Portugal than port and Vinho Verde, which is their sort of signature white wine. This is a blend, and this is a luscious wine. Although this is full-bodied, it's definitely not just for winter. I chose this for spring for a reason. A 4-grape blend of Syrah, Touriga Nacional, Tinta Roriz, and Alicante Bouschet. I believe I got those 4 right. This has a lot of layers to it. That's something I love about blends, is they actually have a lot of complexity to them. It's aged in French and American oak. It has a lot of big black fruit to it. Maybe a little chocolate, probably. Definitely in there, a little cocoa. But that complexity is what makes this so nice with grilled foods. So with nice spring weather, we're all pulling our grills out, grilling in quarantine, grilling in isolation. This would be perfect with a big peppered steak or sausages. And I really think of a nice big juicy burger, cheeseburger, maybe Colby Jack. This is perfect. The price point for the 2 of these, the Frappato, which is just fun to say also, is probably in the $12 to $15 range. And then the Colossal, another beautiful part about the Portuguese wines is that they're really high quality and very value driven, hidden gems. So this you can find probably anywhere between $9 to $12, I would say. So that's going to do it for today's lineup of my favorite spring wines. Again, this is my new YouTube channel. So if you are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you back here soon. Next episode is going to be my favorite rosés for 2020. Thanks so much for joining. Take care.